Where's Mary Ann?
This is Catherine O'Malley, right? And she died in 1879, right?
Yeah.
And this is Mary Ann. Mary Ann was lost on Lough Cogeen Lake. She went down under the ice. And that's the 20th of December 1896. And she was aged 23. 22. And it was erected by her loving husband. But if you go up here, you'll see her brother John O'Malley. He died on the 17th of August 1893.
That's when.
He was 18 years. And her daughter, Dottie O'Malley, she died on the 5th of August. Like, it's
that's a sad story, isn't it?
It's a sad story. He married a second time when he moved to the Octagon. He married Mary. Mary was the second one. So they had the second lot of children. On a cold December evening, as you quietly hear Miss Mary Ann O Malley with Robert McCoy did stray out skating to Lough Cogeen Lake, as you will understand. It was there they lost their precious lives, convenient to dry land. Miss Mary Ann O'Malley, her age was 23. Al McCoy was 21, oh, a youthful boy was he. Oh, Dudley too, scarce 17, all in his youthful bloom. But little was their notion they would meet their death so soon. When the news reached Westport town, it caused a great surprise to see the loving parents with the salt tears in their eyes. They ran out to Lough Cogeen Lake, their sad bodies for to see. It would almost break the hardest hearts to see the corpse of three. Oh, the shops were closed as they passed by, their sorrow for to show. And wreaths were sent from their kind friends with the sorrow, grief and woe. The Westport band played mournfully their sad bodies to the clay, and the clergy came from far and near and fervently did pray. God bless you, Mr. Ormsby and James making so fair. With the thought of mind and skill combined, two more youthful lives it saved. Oh, now to conclude and finish up these sorrowful lines to you, for I hope you read the papers, for those verses they are true, and send them to your people who are far across the sea, and tell them when they're reading it, those three souls are to pray. On a cold December evening, as you will quite hear, Miss Mary Ann O'Malley with Robert McCoy did stray out skating to Lough Cogeen Lake, as you will understand. It was there they lost their precious lives, convenient to dry land.
What's the story behind that?
That story is of the tragic ice skating accident on a cold December's evening, all in It was December 1896 out on Lough Cogeen Lake, and they were out skating on the lake, and the ice went and they were drowned. And Mary Ann O Malley is buried here. We did some years back, we went down to Dudley Toole's grave and we tried to find out where Robert McCoy was buried. He's buried in Oakwall too, but they have cleared a lot of the bracken now and the undergrowth. So I hope to discover that. I was told where it was, but I still fail to find it.
That lake is out the Liamy Road, in my love.
Yeah. So
and who wrote the song?
The song was written by a local, we'll say a local bard, and it would have been, but that was sold, or we'll say on market day as a music sheet, or we'll say a ballad sheet.
And do you know who he was?
We don't know who he was. I got it off Robert McCoy's he'd be his nephew, wouldn't he? Arthur.
There are a few versions.
Yeah, well, that is
Mary Kate McGing from Crocombe, the mother of Tony McGing of the Clock Tavern. She had a different version now to Charlie's, and she heard people. She worked in a little hostler shop on High Street, and people used to sing it. And as Charlie said, on market days and fair days, there'd be a man going around selling the sheet. With the music on it.
And you can see him in one of the Father Malone films there that you showed last night. You could see one of the sellers at the Octagon selling the. Did you see it?
It
was. He was selling ballads. But that's where now she's buried there, and they were a business family from Westport, the O'Malleys. Owen O'Malley, their father, he was a member of the town council at that time. And also he was a member of the guard in the workhouse. And Mary Ann did a lot of work for the, we'll say relief work, after the famine. She did a lot of work in the workhouse, charity work. But they are buried there, and if you go and look at the grave, you'll see that they had lost, Mary Ann lost her mother. Catherine died at the age of 30. And possibly, I don't know, Ollie, you might be fit to tell me, it could possibly be consumption or TB seemed to be a big thing that time. And then they lost a son who was in his about 17 year. And then they lost another daughter who was in 15. So in that particular plot we were looking at, or we'll have a look at there, it's a tragic, and but he was a businessman. First of all, during that time of the Lough Cogeen thing, they lived on Shop Street, between sort of Johnny Malloy's and Wall, somewhere there. And then they moved, and if you look at the old Ordnance Survey maps, when you look behind the Octagon, you'll see where Johnny Knock's shop or bar was. But over that is Owen O'Malley. And that's where Owen O'Malley's